She-Ra is in the movie.
Horde will not stop until Eternia is completely destroyed.
Death has come to Eternia, and I am he.
For the honor of love, by the power of love, I have the power, I have the power.
Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. I have talked about multiple times throughout this year that the Masters of the Universe motion picture is going to be one which I think a lot of people are definitely going to be one of two different ways. Either they're going to be super excited about it, or they're going to be somewhat a little bit disappointed about it, considering the fact that in many ways it's going to be happening on Earth, at least for a certain part of the movie. And with these latest pictures that we've seen from the Masters of the Universe movie showcasing Teela being on Earth along with Prince Adam, it's not exactly endearing itself to fans. Myself, I'm going to be doing a video specifically outlining my thoughts on what I think about the fact that Earth is even involved at all in this movie, and what I would like to see going forward with the movie itself. Having said that, there are other developments happening. As a matter of fact, She-Ra, that's right, She-Ra seems to be appearing in a Masters of the Universe movie. It's not exactly the one that we're talking about with the Nicholas Galitzine and Eva Mendez. This one is actually a fan film, which is killing it right now. This is a follow-up to the first fan film directed by Daniel Benedict called The Fall of Grayskull, and this one is The Rise of the Horde, The Fall of Grayskull 2. And as this being the last week of funding for their Kickstarter for Fall of Grayskull 2, I wanted to take a deeper dive and learn a little bit more about She-Ra appearing in this movie, as I think that's going to be a huge development going forward. And it just so happened there are a few leaks that I was able to discover, much on my own, but I do have to admit that reaching out to the director, Daniel Benedict, did give me a little bit more insight as to what's going on. So without further ado, guys, I want to take a deep dive and see exactly what was discovered for the Fall of Grayskull 2 leaked images, as these things are looking pretty freaking cool. Let's have a look at She-Ra, the Princess of Power, in Fall of Grayskull 2. Let's have a look, everybody. All right, guys, this is it. I was over the moon when I first heard the fact that She-Ra would be appearing in this brand new film. And I was able to actually find a few images that were not seen on the trailer. And I really wanted to take a deeper dive into this, as I'm wondering what is going on with She-Ra being in this movie. Of course, we saw the fact that Adora was in it, but these really are piquing my interest. This first image seems to depict She-Ra coming out of a doorway in a castle. This is beautiful. We're not sure which castle this is, but I've got to tell you, looking around, it looks absolutely stunning and medieval. And this leads me to believe that part of the movie will probably be somewhere on Eternia. I don't remember seeing castles of this nature in Etheria, so I would imagine that when this seems to occur, it will be somewhere on Eternia proper. And you can see here, zooming in on She-Ra herself, at least I think this is She-Ra, we can see that she does have her red cape, her flowing dress. I think those are her boots. She does have the Sword of Protection. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Her shoulder pauldrons do stick out, as well as, of course, her signature tiara. Here we get a much closer shot of She-Ra herself, and I gotta tell you, wherever this is, they're just leaving weapons strewn around the entire place. As we can see here, it appears like there are a couple of swords just hanging out on this courtyard, along with some pottery, I guess? And look at the cobblestone work on the ground. Oh my gosh, this place is literally medieval. Zooming in closer, we really can't see that she's wearing, I think those are boots. Those are the She-Ra boots. They look freaking amazing. It's hard to tell some of the detail on this, but I hope we'll be able to get in a little bit closer to find out more about this. She is wearing some sort of gauntlet, and there you can see the cape just peeking out from the back, and there is her signature tiara. This is killing me. I'm hoping we can see more of her face. Let's try and check out the next photo. Oh, she's definitely got the Sword of Power in her hands. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. It's so backlit, it's just killing me. But you can definitely see that signature tiara of hers. The shoulder pauldrons are there, so same thing with the cape. And like I said, the background is just so fitting. This medieval courtyard, I love it. This is the closest we're going to get to She-Ra, and unfortunately, there's just no help here. So I was so frustrated when I found these that I just had to try and reach out to Daniel to see if he would give us a glimpse, some sort of, extra thing that we could take a look at, because seriously, I'm dying to find out more about this. And he was nice enough to actually send us the more behind the scenes photos, I think is really the better way to describe this. And now we're going to take our first glimpse at some behind the scene photos of She-Ra as she will be depicted in The Fall of Grayskull 2. Let's check these out, everybody. The first shot of She-Ra came to us in this promotional photo, and quite literally, this was all we knew about She-Ra when she first got announced. Zooming out for this promo shot, we do know now that Jennifer Legg, who will be portraying the Princess of Power in The Fall of Grayskull 2, is going to be Princess Adora / She-Ra. This is amazing, but as mentioned earlier, this is all we got. Pretty much a backlit version of She-Ra, nothing concrete and very difficult to see. So as I said, I reached out to Daniel to find out if we could see anything else, and he did not disappoint. Daniel, of course, was at Toylanta 2025, and myself and Danny Green were able to meet the man himself, the one who's making this a reality. He was actually a karaoke night, and that was a lot of fun. And honestly, I was able to whisper in his ear and say, Daniel, can we get some sort of ideas what's going on with She-Ra? He was very hesitant to actually release anything, but I twisted his arm, and now we're getting to see the first glimpse, the first behind the scenes for She-Ra, Princess of Power. Let's have a look, everybody. Oh my god, that's... Look at it! Look at it! Oh my god, the green screen, very first version of She-Ra as she was photographed on the set of the Fall of Grayskull 2 promotional trailer. Oh my god. Jennifer looks stunning. She's perfect. This is amazing. Let's just zoom in on this a little bit more and we can see, man, look at that tiara. I love it. Oh my god. It's everything I would have ever wanted She-Ra to look like. If we look closely at the tiara itself, it has this wonderful inlay, etchings on the tiara itself. Of course, the singular crystal, very signature to the character herself, right in the middle. It's just gorgeous. And the way it actually clasps, onto the wings for She-Ra, oh, this is just beautiful. I love the way it frames her face. It's just perfect, really giving you the sense that she was born to wear this tiara. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, the way they've styled her hair, the colors, her makeup looks perfect. And she's just got this presence about her. I got to tell you, Jennifer was born to play this role. Moving down on her neckline, we can see the two shoulder pauldrons on the left and the right. I am over the moon with the way they've designed this. Bravo to the designer of this costume. And we now know that Newt, Rebecca McDonald from Simple Tricks and Nonsense on Instagram, was actually the designer for this costume. As a matter of fact, heading over to their page, you can see Rebecca McDonald right here in The Fall of Grayskull 2 Rise of the Horde, and she will actually be portraying Glimmer in the film, which is amazing. But Rebecca is no stranger to this type of thing because she herself has portrayed multiple characters in the Masters of the Universe, including Teela, as we can see here, and of course the most powerful woman in the universe, She-Ra, as she debuted this at PowerCon all the way back in 2024, and she looked absolutely stunning. Johnny also portrayed Hordak, her evil nemesis, as well as Merman. It was amazing to see them in public. Rebecca will be lending her costuming talents to the Fall of Grayskull 2 production, and I am absolutely ecstatic about what we're going to be able to see, especially after seeing this early screen-worn version of She-Ra portrayed by Jennifer Legg. But this wasn't the only photo that we got from Daniel. No. We got a whole bunch more, and we're going to take a look at them right now. Here is Jennifer as She-Ra, now on the latest promotional poster for The Fall of Grayskull 2. I love the way they've really gotten all of the golden nature of the character right. The first glimpse we got of Jennifer was actually on the first version of the poster, and it really was difficult to see the actual costume itself. We only got to see glimpses, shadows of it. So now finally seeing it in its overall form is absolutely amazing. Huge shout out to Daniel for allowing us this tiny little glimpse at the costume design for She-Ra, Princess of Power, in The Fall of Grayskull 2, which is crowdfunding right now on its last phase, guys, and they could really use your help. They're only a couple $1,000s away from their actual goal, and it's going to be freaking crazy. If you haven't already, definitely head over to Kickstarter and support them on this project. I'll have links in the description below where you guys can start putting in your pledges. We only have a few days left, guys, so this is really important. We also got some of the design sketches from Rebecca McDonald for She-Ra, Princess of Power, and these are gorgeous. You really can't see a lot of the detail that she's put into this. Oh my goodness. There is that etching that's in the top of the crown, the tiara portion. You can see the way the wings have been stylized. Moving down, you can see that she has a choker, which was not on the actual green screen version. That's unfortunate. And of course, how the bodice is going to be held up with straps, very much similar to the way Mondo actually designs their characters. She's going to have these forearm gauntlets, and her bodice looks so screen accurate to the cartoon. It's just absolutely insane. I am loving this. Moving down further, we can see her flowing skirt along with the belt. And if we move down further, we can see that she has those wonderful boots. Oh my goodness, guys, this is crazy. The sword of power, the sword of protection, looking incredible. There's also a variation on her cape. This one is more in line with what I guess I would call it a Wonder Woman style, slung over her shoulder, revealing that she has one shoulder exposed and the other shoulder covered, with the cape actually just draping over her side. That's a wonderful look. I actually think this would be really cool in the movie. But I think that with these color photos, it really is evident that we're probably going to go with the more traditional version of She-Ra. And looking at this wonderful rendition, it really is gorgeous. I love the way the colors are really laid out. We seem to have all those blue crystals, which is very signature to the character as well. And of course, she looks stunning. Bravo to Rebecca McDonald for these incredible designs. They are just beautiful, and I can't wait to see this on screen being worn by Jennifer Legg. The Fall of Grayskull 2, The Rise of the Horde, is funding right now, guys. I really encourage everyone to support this project. It really is, in my opinion, the movie which you really should be banking on, as this really is a fan-made project which is done by fans with the love of fans. And just by looking at the video and promotional trailer, you really can tell that this is the movie to bank on. The trailer is up on the Kickstarter, so you can take a look at it and really see why I'm so passionate about this film. It does, of course, star Jennifer Legg as She-Ra, and of course we can't forget the original Fall of Grayskull movie, which just recently hit 1 million views, starring Brian Cage, AEW star and wrestling phenomenon. As a matter of fact, in celebration of this, Daniel Benedict has actually created a director's cut, a remastered edition of The Fall of Grayskull. You can check it out right now on YouTube. I'll have a link in the description below so you can enjoy it as much as I did. This was actually premiered at Toylanta 2025, and it was a blast. Speaking of Daniel, he himself will be portraying the Lord of Darkness, Hordak, nemesis of She-Ra, and he looked incredible in his prosthetic makeup. Huge shout out to everyone who's going to be working on this film. I am super excited about what the possibilities are for The Fall of Grayskull 2. Guys, please support this film. Head over to Red Serial Films, the production company of Daniel Benedict. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. You can see a lot more of the production being handled by the staff over there. A lot of the different cast and crew who are involved in the film. And check out some of the crazy videos that have been posted. Jennifer Legg herself is actually showing off her workout schedule. And man, I gotta tell you, she is killing it right now. And she really does want to be a part of this film, as we all do. She's looking incredible. Please, guys, help support this film so we can get it made and see Jennifer Legg on screen as Princess of Power, She-Ra, as well as Adora, the Princess of Eternia. Guys, please don't sleep on this. We only have about 5 days to go. The team has already been able to raise $42,330 of a $59,500 goal. This is incredibly close, as they only need a few more $1,000s to actually reach this goal and make this film a reality. And I wanted to do my best to try and get this out to as many people as possible so that we can try and get this over the finish line. Guys, with 5 days to go, it's still possible. And I would really appreciate it if everyone checked out this trailer and this film, as it is a work of love. And of course, anyone who's a Master Universe fan, this is the film we deserve. This is the film we've always wanted. And this is the film that Daniel Benedict and his crew are going to bring to us. So please support this project. Help out small creators, because this is definitely something which we all deserve as Master Universe fans. The Princess of Power, She-Ra, has finally been unveiled by Daniel Benedict, and I am over the moon at what we were showcased today. Huge shout out to Daniel for showing us Jennifer Legg as the Princess of Power and exactly what she looks like in the film. I gotta tell you guys, this is my She-Ra, and I really hope that she is your She-Ra as well. Definitely, guys, support the project. There's only 5 days left. Check out the Kickstarter. Please support it. This is an incredible project for those involved, and I really do appreciate it. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. And the power to bring the Fall of Grayskull 2 into fruition is in our hands. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.